What is up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're doing something a little different. We're about to do a Q&A. I'm just getting in my steps. I'm like five days out from my show. First show of the season, and I told you guys to ask me some questions. You did. So let's go through them. I just hit glutes, by the way, and now I'm just getting in my little light working reaction steps. Okay. Let's go through these. Let me find them. I took a little screen recording. Okay. First one. What fitness tracker do you use? Garmin or Apple Watch? I actually used a Garmin for like 3 years, but I didn't use it for anything. The only thing I would use it for was steps, but I know Garmin's like better for a lot of other things. I use an Apple Watch just to track steps pretty much. And my sleep. It's cool to see like what your sleep score is, but don't focus too much on that. Some people can get like really weird about that. If you feel good, you feel good. All right, workout split. 3 glute days a week, 2 shoulder days, 1 back. So glute, shoulder, glute, back. Day off routine. I wake up, I come to the gym, I do my cardio, I do my ice bath, I do check-ins still. I do the same thing that I do every day, except I don't lift. And I just get steps throughout the day. I prep food. I literally do everything I do normally, except I just don't train. And that's on Sundays, every single Sunday. There are times where I've done like 7 days in a row. Don't do that. Take your rest days. Do you track your sodium on prep? No. Never have. Never will. Unless my coach tells me to. And then, let's see. Can you do a full day of eating for YouTube? I'll ask my videographer if he's down for that. If he is, then yeah. I mean, I'm down for that. So we could totally do that. Full day of eating. You guys know what I eat though. It's the same thing every single time. Tilapia, green beans, rice or sweet potatoes, rice cakes, beef. My Evogen protein powder, 1 scoop a day, and my shake, fire, same thing every single day. But yeah, we can do that. What's the lowest your carbs got this prep? This prep, I think 150, which probably 170 actually, because I don't track my vegetables and those are carbs. So I would say the lowest I ate was 170 grams of protein, or grams of carbs, my bad. I'm usually a high carb dieter, I've always been. They never get really low. Can you do more get ready with me's? Sure, I can do that for you too, maybe. What or who inspired you to start bodybuilding? Guys, I was always skinny my whole life, and randomly during COVID, my sports were all canceled. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Brain, sorry. So sports were canceled, and I was like, what do I do? So I literally started weightlifting in my garage with like, all I had was like a bench, a barbell, and some weights. That's it. And I learned how to train on my own. And I was making progress like that. And I saw people competing on stage, and I was like, I want to try that. I want to see if I can do that, because I like a challenge. I'm very competitive. I needed something. So I did it. And I fell in love with it, and I've been doing it ever since. And now the people who continue to inspire me, like Damien, my coach, I really want to make him proud. He has done a lot for me as a coach. He's just like grew my love for the sport even more. So I do want to make him proud, and also Ashley Luther, if you're watching this, want to make her proud too. She pours a lot into this sport for me. So yeah, helps me a lot. How do you succeed reverse diet after show? I struggle with cravings or binge eating. So I feel like everyone goes through this at least once. I've been through it like in 2 off seasons where I cannot stick to a reverse diet. And the thing that's helped me is like to not go off on my reverse, is to think about all the hard work you've put into a prep. Like some people diet for 16, 20, 24 weeks, 30 weeks. It's like, why would you want to ruin that in like a week? I know it's hard, but think about all the work you put in and how good you look. Like, it takes so much dedication to look that way. So why would you want to ruin it? Just think about why you're doing this. Just, that's helped me, is think about like all the hard work and think about the future goal. If you want to be a professional athlete, you have to act like a professional athlete. Like, when I learned that when I was an NPC athlete, I was like, you know what? I need to act like a pro so I can become a pro. So I locked in on my reverse diet. I was much better with it. So it's just really a mindset thing. You have to think about your end goal. You have to think about your why. That's just what helps. That's what has helped me. Just all the hard work you've put in. Think about it. What made you start coaching? Well, I wanted to start coaching because I want people to know that there's a way to do bodybuilding and prep without it being like the worst thing possible, without it being a struggle, with knowing that you can do this and enjoy it at the same time, and it can be sustainable. Like, you can do it long term. Like, it's a longevity thing. Like, I want to help people realize that, because some people get put in positions where they're with this coach who literally like runs them into the ground, and then they demonize the sport, and it's just so sad to see. So I became a coach because I want to help people realize it doesn't have to be that way, and I genuinely like helping people, and I have this knowledge and experience, so I want to give back, because people have helped me as an athlete grow, and I've received all this help, so I want to give back by giving help to the athletes. So that's one reason why I started coaching. Let's see. How does your night routine look like? So I go to bed really early. I go to bed at like 7:30, 8 p.m. And so I get home around like 5. I'll take off all my makeup immediately, get in my sweats and sweatshirt immediately. So I'm really getting ready for bed like right when I get home. Like, that is my time to chill. I'm doing stuff all day. I want to chill when I go home. So I literally get ready for bed immediately, and I'll eat my like second to last meal like right when I get home, and then my last meal is like a shake. And usually I just try to chill. I'll prep my meals and stuff for the next day, like all my supplements, meals, and then I'll eat, chill, maybe watch a show I'm trying to watch, catch up on that. So it's really just chilling alone. I'm a loner. I isolate myself. I like to be alone and chill and do my thing in that part. So yeah, just getting ready for bed immediately, going to bed super early. Do your veins become more visible after eating during prep? After eating? During prep? I mean, like when I eat carbs, yes, they do. I do become more vascular. Let's see. Is it a myth that rest periods between sets for muscle growth should be 2 to 3 minutes? So that's not a myth. That's very much valid if you're doing like compound heavy lifts. Like if you're trying to increase your weight on certain exercise like a squat, leg press, deadlift, hip thrust, you're gonna need to take a little bit of rest, like 2 minutes before you do another set if you're trying to progressively overload. Because when you're progressively overload, that's when you're building muscle. When you're increasing weights like week to week, month to month, that's when you know you're putting on size. And when you're doing those heavy progressive overload, like heavy compound lifts, your body needs more time to rest to support that progressive overload, which will lead to muscle growth. Things you don't really need to rest a lot on are like accessory lifts, when you're just really trying to get like blood flow into the muscle. So for instance, like some reverse hyperextensions, I'll do like 30 seconds rest between those. When I'm doing like, I'm trying to think, my brain isn't working. Kickbacks, I'll just go back to back on the legs. No rest, pretty much no rest. If it is, it's like 20 to 30 seconds. So accessory lifts, 30 to 45 second rest. Compound lifts, heavy, 2 to 3 minute rest. What show are you doing? Miami Pro, baby. Miami Pro. Ooh. What is the biggest hurdle / mind shift you overcame to pursue your goals? One thing that I had to overcome is progress takes time and you need patience. And another thing is it's every day you need to work for it. Every day. You cannot miss if you want to be good at what you do. So I had to realize I had to put in the work daily, every single day, never miss. And I had to realize it takes time. It takes years to get where you want. So many people join this sport or they have a goal, even if it's not with this sport, and they want it like that. Like, no, it takes so much time and dedication. You can't expect to reach your goal in a month, a year, 2 years, maybe even 3 years. It takes time and you need to be patient. So that's something I had to realize on my own. And it's a big issue in our sport because a lot of girls, when they start this sport, they compare themselves a lot to people who have been doing this for years and years. It's like, no, stop comparing yourself. Get off social media if you have to. How many years has it been since you've been training? So I started lifting in my garage, that story I was telling you guys. When I was 17, I just turned 23, but I started seriously training for bikini probably when I was 18 or 19. So I would say like 4 good years, 3, maybe. I feel like my training got actually serious when I moved to Arizona, which was 2025 in the summer. That's when it got serious. Olympia when? I don't know. That's the goal. I have to win 2 pro shows for that. I haven't even won one yet, so that's going to take some time. We'll see. We'll see. Now would be a good time to ask about your most used Evogen products. This is a good time because there's a sale going on for Memorial Day. So I do have a full supplement stack listed in my Instagram bio under my highlights. That tells you that, guys, I take that entire thing every single day. I do not miss. Do not miss. But I would say like my most essential ones that I tell people to get and my clients to get is a good pre-workout, like a good non-stim pump pre-workout. The EVP 3D is really good. I'll do like 2 scoops of that every day without fail. Favorite flavors, peach mango, blackberry lemonade, and the new flavor that just came out, blue raspberry blast. That's actually fire. So those are my top 3. Peach rings too. AminoChem intra workout for EAAs. It has electrolytes in it. That one is fire. I take that every single day, intra or post, like I'm drinking it right now. So AminoChem, the EVP 3D, and then Carnitine to support fat metabolism. I take that every single day. You can take that year round. EvoBurn, thermogenic if you want to lean down. Take that before your cardio. I take their ashwagandha every single night. Protein powder. I have like 30 tubs. I'm obsessed. Their flavors are so good. Top 3 flavors: red velvet cake, mini crisp cookie, salted caramel, ice cream sandwich. Oh my god, I can't even pick just 3. I could go on and on. But I have a full supplement stack listed in my Instagram bio. @Morgan_IFBB Pro is my Instagram. Check my highlights. You'll see everything I use and why and when I take it. How much food are you eating by the end of a prep? Right now is the end of my prep and I'm eating so much food, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm eating so much food. It's a lot. Just know it's a lot. Because I'm trying to like fill out pretty much. Do you feel bloated after a high carb day? Not sometimes, but usually I get leaner, honestly. I'll either drop weight, stay the same weight, or feel even leaner. And I feel even more hungrier the next day because your body's like, oh my god, it just soaked up all that carbs and wants more. So, rarely. How do you reverse? Straight back to maintenance or slow increases? So, for me, me personally, I actually go right to like very high carbs like right after my show, but it's consistent. Like it's not like high carbs one day, like binge day the next day. Like no, I follow macros very strictly, but they pretty much go to maintenance because they jump so high right after my show. Because usually I'm eating into my show, so I'm already eating a lot of food, so my macros are already high after my show. So it's easier to follow because I'm not eating like 100 carbs after my show, because I was eating into the show. My carbs have never gotten that low anyways, but usually I'll jump to maybe right below maintenance, and then I will steadily increase week by week, slowly. And then how many calories do you eat during off season and prep? I don't know, honestly. Let me see what I'm eating right now. Like today, I'm at the end of prep. Let me see the calories. Right now I'm eating 2,200 calories. I'm 5 days out. Off season it can get to like maybe almost 2,800, something like that. Not a question, but you have my goal arms. As a guy, I need to lock in. Yeah, you do need to lock in. Go do some arms, bro. I don't know. Eat some protein. I think that's all the questions I have. I probably missed some because I didn't like look back at my story because it was like a poll on my Instagram. So I'm sorry if I missed your question. DM me if you want. I'll answer your question. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you watched this whole thing, I love you. Stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.